a dollar bin. Guess you forgot your galana bin. You can't get loose, get your guts, got your tongue again. Rope burn on your hand, are you numb yet? Pelican Bay, you take that attention. Pelican Bay, I can deal with it. Every night, I can make it.
Thank y'all for tuning back in. It's your boy PBK9's giving you that dog news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Thank you to the ones that subscribe. Thank you to the ones that comment. Thank you to the ones that was following me on the live when I go live. Appreciate y'all, all the ones that be up in the comments and that as well. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all y'all. Let's get into that dog news for the day. We got some things to talk about. Let's get it. All right, to start this news off for the day, we got another dog fighting bust, you know, but before we get to that, we're going to get to the subject of back again with these tri-dogs. My thing is, a real dog man won't sacrifice his name and reputation for a couple of dollars, all right? Real dog man won't do it. The thing is, when it comes to these tri-dogs and the yellow dog, the whole conversation, the whole thing started all because of the tri-dogs that came off hog. You know, tri-dogs that came off hog, and when I say it's not all across the country, it's only one litter of dogs that came off hog that is some odd color, okay? Now, if you want to be real about it, what we do for the brother who, you know, made that breeding, because you didn't do anything wrong. Only thing you did wrong was go along with the lie. But see, you didn't know it was a lie if you didn't see it happen on your yard, you know. You didn't see it happen on your yard, so you didn't know it was a lie. You just going by what another dog man tell you. But you got to be careful out here. Don't be hoodwinked, bushwicked, and bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? Just because a man got 2 dogs, or just because a man got 60 dogs, don't make him, you know what I'm saying, his word better than the man with 2 dogs' word. You know, you got to fill out the situation. You know, fill out the situation. And the next thing you did wrong to my brother, you know, you let a man shit you with some lines of dogs that ain't happening that way, okay? You correct that, and then you turn around and get more dogs from the same dog man. There's no way a dog man gonna sell me a dog, you know what I'm saying, that ain't coming. I breed with your dog. My puppies ain't coming off the dog that I bred with, you know what I'm saying? So there's no way I'm gonna buy more dogs from you again, you know, if you didn't try, or if you didn't tell me from the start that these dogs could be mixed breeds, something stuck to it, or something like that. You know, my dog don't produce that. I'm gonna tell you like this: if Super Yellow Giant that I got now, you know, if you come breed and you bring in a pure Pit Island Thor and Thug dog. You bring in a pure Pit Island Thug and Thor dog female, and you coming to breed it with Super Yellow Giant. Alright. Straight pure Thug and Thor. You're not gonna get that color. Bred back to Super Yellow Giant. If you get that color, then like I said before, something on my yard stuck to them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Or something on your yard stuck to them dogs. They just don't come out that color, man. Go to each dog in that pedigree. Now, when you make that mistake, the next mistake you make, you come out saying hog off copper. Then y'all go to online pedigree and make a fake ped and put it up there, copper, offspring, hog, and all that. Okay? Now, if hog is off copper, if you are 100% correct, my brother, then why do you still go back and shop with the man who sold you the bullshit and who's still lying, saying hog off this and hog ain't off that? Why do you still shop with the brother? Mistake number 2, that's showing that either you know something went wrong on your behalf, or he told you that something went wrong on his behalf and you just ain't tell us. Like, you can't, like, why, how can you do it? That's like me selling you some baking soda for something else. You find out it's baking soda, and then you come right back again. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. See, by you bringing them puppies up, saying they off hog, saying hog off copper, saying this, all that's doing is discrediting the breeder, showing that the breeder is just breeding, it's just selling stuff, it's just doing whatever it takes to get the money. You know what I'm saying? That's all that's doing. You know, because real breeders will never sacrifice their name for a couple dollars. You know, like I said at the beginning of the video, real breeders don't do it. You know, when you stand on it, when you get DNA tested, you know what I'm saying? They got all this stuff out there. It's so simple. It's nothing to argue about. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to go back and forth about. You know, real breeders, get them DNA. Get them DNA. He living. We're not talking about a dead dog. We're not talking about a dog from the past where you gotta just take the breeder word for it. You know, we're not talking about Garner Spike sperm breeding, Big John sperm. We're not talking about Mayday sperm. We're not talking about yellow sperm or Jeep sperm. You know, when you gotta take the breeder's word for it. We're talking about a living dog, hog that's living. Take them puppies. How easy would it have been to take them puppies, get them DNA? They directly off of them. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. There's no talking, there's no discussion. It only gonna cost you from $50 to a couple $100, $100-some or something. I don't know. Probably won't even be that much. You know, the worst part about it would have been the back and forth between you and the breeder. It wouldn't have been no money. Wouldn't have been the problem. You know what I'm saying? Only problem would have been when it came to the light. What's what? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, nobody would have ever knew, you know, if you wouldn't have came to Pro and Game Mag with it. A platform that's broadcasting around the world, or was broadcasting around the world. You know, once you do that, then you open the eyes, you put it to eyes of dog men of all cultures. You know what I'm saying? Some dog men just started, some that's, you know, learning their way, and some that's already in it. You know, and some that know better. You know, and anybody who look at them dogs in that pedigree of that breeding with hog know better that them dogs not gonna throw that color off. You know what I'm saying? I even had to jump into a broader horizon and saying no yellow dogs bred this way gonna throw off that color. You know what I'm saying? But I'm actually talking about one particular dog and his pedigree, or the dogs that's in his pedigree. You know, all Hollandsworth, all Mayday dogs and Hollandsworth, all red dogs, all brown, black muzzle dogs, cream buckskin dogs, cream dog, red, blonde colored dogs with red noses. You know, all the way back to Bolio. All the way back to Bolio, but yet, 2022, you was willing to stand on, and you still willing to stand on hog off copper. But yet, if hog off copper, like I said, that means the dude who got hog is lying. So you know it hog off copper, but yet you still buying puppies from the dude who lying and saying hog off copper. I mean, who lying and saying hog off war pony. So somebody lying. Who lying? Either you lying or he lying. No, if you lying, you need to go back and delete the copper. It's the Daddy of Hog Pedigree on Online Pets. And if you ain't lying, then come on the show and tell me what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody lying. You still copping dogs from the man that done supposedly shit at you. And if he didn't shit at you, that means something on your yard hit that dog. You know what I'm saying? And if ain't nothing on your yard hit that dog, something on his yard hit that dog. Whether it was a coyote, it could have been a coyote. You know, everybody got woods. Everybody got wild dogs in the woods. Coyote could have hit it. You know what I'm saying? Them colors just ain't fit for the pedigrees that you got. You know what I'm saying? Now, the dogs, if a coyote hit them, they came out looking like all pit bull. They don't got no other kind of look to them outside of pit bull, but something else hit them. You know what I'm saying? Something else hit them. For one, we got the black and white and brown. Literally black, white, and brown. You know, they look like you know, some of the Sorrels or other color dogs. We got that color. Then we got the bluish tint brown, you know, with the white in it. Now that one look like it could have some bully in it. The color of it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be up front. It look like it could be mixed with some bully dog or something type of junk like that. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta tell it how you know it and how you see it. You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody try to swindle that shit on our lines. You know what I'm saying? Because that yellow shit ain't throwing it off. You know? And we ain't gassed up off trying to outpedal the next man blood or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You want that real, you gonna pay for that real. You know? And when you get that real, you ain't getting dogs that throw off unexplainable colors. You getting your traits, the stuff that you're supposed to be getting in your background, in your pedigrees. You know what I'm saying? Now here's the deal. At the end of the day, it don't matter to me, you know, cause all I'm worried about is what's on my yard and what I'm producing. You know what I'm saying? What I'm producing and what's on my yard. You know, and my guarantees or my warranties on the puppies that I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can worry about. You know, but all I know, real yellow dogs ain't coming off like that. You know what I'm saying? Real yellow dogs with some Hollingsworth stuff in it, they ain't coming off like that, man. They ain't coming off like it. You know what I'm saying? All I ask you to do is look in copper, Allen's copper pedigree, and show me one dog in Allen's copper pedigree all the way back to Jeep. Show me one dog that look like J.D. Hall in Allen's copper pedigree. Show me one dog. And this is common sense. This ain't got nothing to do with knowing bloodlines or none of that. Show me one dog in Allen's copper pedigree that look like J.D. Hall. Show me one dog of Allen's copper offspring that he bred to one female of Allen Copper that look like J.D. Hall. Show me one show me one dog off of Allen's Copper that look like J.D. Hall. Hall don't even look like J.D. Hall. You know what I'm saying? J.D. Hall look like the dogs that Hall come off of. All of his background. You know, you can look at this dog and see, oh yeah, I can see that in J.D. You can look at that dog, yeah, I can see that in him. You can look at that dog. Look at Allen Copper pedigree, you don't see not one dog. You know what I'm saying? No doubt he got some Jeep stuff in him, this and that, like I told you before. We don't get gassed up off pedigrees. You know what I'm saying? We don't get gassed up off pedigrees. We like working dogs. Dogs that work. Pedigrees don't work. You know what I'm saying? All that shit do is leave trails. Trails of this, trails of that. We ain't about trails, we about working. You know what I'm saying? Going forward. You know what I'm saying? Never looking back. You know? It is what it is. And like I say, stand on it. Stand on a hog throwing off them tri-dogs. That's all I gotta say. I stand on our dogs, ain't. You know what I'm saying? I stand on that. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You can't be out here moving so fast, you know what I'm saying, that you think everybody dumb. To the point where you think everybody dumb and people just gonna accept what you say. No, man. No. It ain't gonna happen. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. You know what I'm saying? Now, on another thing, now that we done figured out when it comes to buying these dogs from overseas, you know what I'm saying? Most of the countries overseas is laws is worse than ours with the pits. We trying to figure out what countries y'all talking about y'all getting these dogs from. Cause it's only one dog, maybe two dogs, or this man got this dog, or that man got that dog. When I say this now, don't get me wrong, there's some great dogs overseas. You know, all across the world. Alright, great dogs, phenomenal dogs, super dogs. But we all know the United States is a large land mass. Our country is bigger than a lot of countries. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the continent. We're talking about countries themselves. You know what I'm saying? Our country bigger than a lot of them countries. Alright? And our states is the size of some of them countries. You know what I'm saying? So the dogs might not be good in South Carolina, The dogs might not be good in Georgia. The dogs might not be good in Florida. But hey, how about the ones in Wyoming? How about the ones in Idaho? How about the ones in Nebraska? You know what I'm saying? How about the ones in Tennessee? How about the ones in Illinois? You know what I'm saying? This is a big country, man. This is a big country. You know, I be down if this country done fell off like that. Well, I gotta go seeking for something that was created here. That's all I'm saying. And I don't knock nobody, like I said before. And I will, you know, shop with my folk who I deal with from overseas who got pit bulls. I'll get pit bulls from y'all stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not getting it on the mind frame of that's the dog that's gonna bring me back, you know, bring my yard back. You know what I'm saying? No. No, we got just as many woods as they got. We got just as many hills as they got, back roads, this and that. So where y'all getting it mixed up at? Alright, I done told you the list yesterday. I named countries. I named 20 some countries, you know, that's main countries, from Ukraine to Russia, you know, because, you know, people like to scream out Russia. They claiming Russia, that's where they coming from, but Russia got tight pit bull laws. So it ain't coming from Russia. It ain't coming from this place. Well, if you would recommend a country for me to buy my dog from overseas, what country would it be? We're gonna be talking about a Kandahar, then the Helmand Province in Afghanistan, Nazaré, Iraq, something like that. We ain't talking about no regular countries. And most of the Muslim brothers, I was talking to one of my Muslim brothers a while back, and I was telling him about the dogs that I was training and stuff like that. And he was like, you know, that they couldn't have dogs for pets. They could have it to protect their house as protection or something like that. But their religion wouldn't allow them to have them as pets. Just to sit around the house dog. Just to sit around, be lazy. Oh, just my friend type dog. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you don't even see them guys not worried about no dogs. You know what I'm saying? So count their countries out of it far as you getting a Mayday dog from any of them countries. You're not getting no Mayday dog for no Syria. You're not getting no Mayday dog for none of them type of countries. You know what I'm saying? So count all them out. The European countries, we done found out that their rules and laws is strict, tight. They can't even say they got a pit bull. At least you can walk down the street and say yours is an American pit bull terrier. They can't even say that. But yet you willing to say you can get a better dog from them. Yeah. In their country, it didn't even register as a pit bull. But by the time they get to you, it's a Mayday dog, or it's a Jeep dog, or it's an Eli dog. By the time they get to you, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. And like I say, shout out to all my folk across seas with them great dogs. Cause I know there's a bunch of great dog men over there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's just too much in the candy shop for me to go looking in another candy shop. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here in this one jar, and this candy shop full up with jars of candy. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta go looking to see what's what. I ain't never been out my state. I'm a dog man, never been out my state. Some dog men probably never been out their city. You know what I'm saying? Never been out my state. And I'm ready to go get a dog from Europe. I'm ready to go get a dog from Germany. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never even been out my state to see what them guys offer over there in Arizona. See what they offer over there in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? See what they offer in Washington over there. I ain't never, you know, before, like, it don't make sense. It's too much to offer. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, one, we talking lawless countries across the world, lawless places. I said Afghanistan. Okay, you get your dog from Afghanistan, somewhere like that. Yeah, they doing their shit when they want to do their shit. How they want to do it, whenever they want to do it. You get your dog from Iraq, they doing it probably when they want to do it, how they want to do it, where they want to do it. Okay? Other than that, we talking Mexico, one of the ruthless places on the face of this earth. Them boys get down for this. You know what I'm saying? All the way around the board. It ain't no playing, no games. When it comes to Mexico, you already know how to get down. You know what I'm saying? So, if anything, Mexico will be the best and the easiest place to get the best dogs from right about now, without going too far out of bounds And they ain't even throwing off the dogs that we need over here in America. So why is that? But you're willing to go across the water? That's just a look thing. That's just to say, like I said before, oh, my dog imported. The first thing they say with the shepherds, oh, my dog imported. My dog imported. He imported. He a foreign dog. I bet you won't hear a German dude bragging about having an American Rottweiler. Man, I gotta hear in Germany talk about he got an American Rock. Ah, shit, no. No, man. No, them boys ain't having that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't having it. Like I say, be there 20, 30 years, y'all be right here talking about German pit bulls, Russian pit bulls, buying them from them, with papers on them and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? When they done took your dogs, paper pedal, because see, we paper pedal, right? You know America, we paper pedal like a mug. So what made you think they don't do it? What made you think? Because we've been doing the dog pound thing. Our dog pounds, now they give them to you spaded and neutered in the dog pound. So it's kind of hard to get a dog from a dog pound and add them to your program now unless you got to connect in the dog pound where you can get the dog like that and they're going to give you the dog untouched. Now, what about the other countries? Do they do the spaded and neutered? They got spaded and neutered programs? We don't know. So it's way easier. Do they even got dog pounds, animal shelters? Which means more stray dogs. Which means we don't even know what the hell going on in that country. We just willing to buy dogs from over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you on my live yesterday, we don't know we know what our rules is. We know what the Cajun rules is for the game. But we don't know who going by these rules and laws. And because y'all see one or two videos on these social media sites that, you know, with the dog fighting and all that type of stuff on it, y'all see one or two videos, y'all get gassed up off of it because nobody from America making these videos. You know what I'm saying? And because you get one or two videos, old videos, because actually, like I said on my live, which one of these countries is showing you that y'all claiming is legal in? Which one of these countries is showing you day-to-day dog matching? Every day. Because if it's legal, you're going to see stuff happen every single day of the week. Every single week, they got new stuff coming out. Every single month, they got 50 and 60 matches where they showing this and that. You ain't seeing that. Man, y'all looking at the same old stuff over and over again. Over and over again. And the laws getting stricter and stricter and stricter all across the world. All across the world. I done showed y'all a video already, you know, where in Ireland, some parts of Ireland, they can't even register them as pit bull. Got to be registered as a mixed breed dog. You know, we know what it is. We know what the situations is. But at the end of the day, stop acting like people have more looseness in these other countries. People have more freedom in these other countries. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Some people, I understand if you feel that way if you live in a metropolitan city. You know what I'm saying? All your life, and that's all you've seen. You know what I'm saying? But go out, spread out, see the country, see the world. Go out there to where you don't see nothing but cornfields for miles and miles and miles and miles away. Where you don't see nothing but wood as far as the eyes can see. You know what I'm saying? A desert as far as the eyes can see. You know what I'm saying? You don't think them boys out there in Arizona and different parts of the desert and all that, where they got desert where nobody don't come at. You just walk out your backyard the same way I walk out my backyard and I got football fields and stuff like that. They walk out their backyard and they got desert and they ain't got nobody coming out there. The mailman coming to wherever the mailman come at, but he ain't coming on this side. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming on this side, and you don't think they got freedom to do whatever they want to do? The check this dog or do that, or to make these moves or make that move. Man, come on, man. United States big, bro. United States big, man. It's big, and take our country map and just stick it beside of some of these other countries that y'all talk about. Like I researched, Puerto Rico got a total ban on dogs, on pit bulls. Okay? Now we're not talking about back in the day, we're talking about now. Now, how can you brag to me about anything coming from that area right now, 2022, 2023, if they got restrictions on the dog. But somebody get up here and be like, oh man, this the best producing thing coming down from out this certain island, or this and that, this and that. Now you might have an island down in the Caribbeans that they don't care about it at. Oh, that's understandable. That's totally understandable. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, where has them islands produced us in the last 20 years? Of more than one line of dogs. Not just one line. We talking about a whole bunch of lines. Because that means there's more than one, just one good dog man in that country. We're not talking about a country where we got one good dog man in. We talking about where all the dog men good. Like America, man. Like the U.S., man. I stand up for us when it comes to shit like that. You know, we loaded with dog men. Is these other countries loaded with dog men? You know what I'm saying? Loaded with founders, you know, creators. Are they loaded? Because we loaded. So why I'm going to a place where one or two good dog men at? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody. But we just got to keep it all the way 100 with it. When it comes to talking about these dogs, getting them from overseas, and thinking we getting better dogs from places that we created. Like I told you before in my life. Them Highland people, them people from all the Dutch countries, you know, all the Swedish countries, European countries, they ain't bragging about getting an American Malinois, American bred German Shepherd, American Shepherd. No, you think they gonna brag about that? No, man. Heck no. They want their stuff that they bred. You know what I'm saying? They want their European line of dog. They Czech dogs. They want their damn German Shepherds. Or they this or they that. They Malinois. You know what I'm saying? Created and produced in Holland. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a dang about that. You know, we the only ones that dick ride everybody and hate on each other. You know, it's like I said on my live. You know, we the only ones that got the dog that created the breed, the real American Pit Bull Terrier, still stuck at $500, $1,000 when them bully boys done created something, this and that. Them boys $10,000 a walk. They can't make but one or two puppies, but damn, they did one or two puppies sell more than two of your litters. They can't figure out what's going on. You hate on them so much. Now so much hating going on amongst Americans that you're trying to look out to go to foreigners to get a dog. You know what I'm saying? There's some good dog men right here in America that you ain't even seen, you don't even know, you ain't even never heard of yet. Me, all them boys who in the dog game back then, they ain't even heard of them yet because it's places that people don't go at in America. Places that people don't visit in America. Places that people don't get out and get on social media. They don't do this and do that. It's places like that in America. You just got to go find them. Got to go spot them. You know, you might go hiking in the mountains one day and bump into somebody who just lives somewhere all out in the rural area. They ain't on the internet. They ain't on this. And they got dogs. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel like you're overseas, but you right here on the other side of the country. You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Think smart. You know what I'm saying? Think smart. Next, man, we got another dog fighting bust. All right. Now we talking about this dog fighting bust in Pelican County, Georgia. Pelican County, Georgia, just last Tuesday, several agencies, they conducted a search, a raid, you know, basically with multiple search warrants for this guy, Linmark Burrell. All right. Linmark Burrell, you know, charged with 100 counts of animal cruelty and dog fighting. You know, animal cruelty and dog fighting. And from what the news articles say, you know, because I always get my information from articles or, you know, firsthand the horse's mouth.
Dogs are rescued after a massive dog fighting ring bust. Paulding County deputies say the dogs were all found at a Dallas home, chained to trees or locked in the basement. Vincent Burrell is the man accused of running the massive operation. He's facing charges of animal cruelty and dog fighting. All of the animals have been sent to nearby rescues to begin their rehabilitation.
You know, so what the article says, he had nearly 106 dogs. Nearly all of them was pit bulls. You know, nearly all of them was pit bulls. He had 106 dogs, and they were emaciated and starved out, and some of them was big. They say some of them was healthy, but they was dog aggressive. You know what I'm saying? They was dog aggressive. You know, and they don't really too much say what spurred the investigation, you know, but it was a long investigation on them. So obviously they had some type of proof, or thought they had some type of proof on them. Came in, got the dogs. But only thing I didn't like, what they said, you know, how they try to make it like, they always throw their little 2 cents in. The editor, I'm talking about the editor, how they write it. When the dogs seen the troopers, the officers, and the agents and all that they were happy. They were happy to see them. They were glad the agents were taking them off the chains and all that. That's a bunch of media bull junk to make people look bad, to make people get stuck in their head and all kind of. That's some old animal activist talk right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the animal activist talk I be telling y'all about. You know, them dogs don't know them people. Be real about the situation. Them dogs don't know them people. At the most they gonna do is try to bite them. If they ain't trying to bite them, they pit bulls, they friendly, they gonna wag their tail to any single person that come back there, including the owner. You know, let the owner go back there and do the same thing and videotape it. See if they do anything different for the owner and for them officers that come and taking them off the chain. That's just in their nature. They did that for the owner. You just ain't record it and you ain't right about it. The owner walk back there every day to feed his dog. Look how happy they act when they go back there. They skinny, they starved, some of them big, you know, they aggressive towards dogs. Okay, yeah, they're aggressive towards dogs. Was they aggressive towards people? That's what they should have put. That they try to bite the officer of the agency people. Then you would have been saying, oh, we got dangerous dogs on the premises. But dogs that's aggressive toward dogs, shit. Truthfully, you want to be honest about it? Most male dogs, you know, no matter if they're aggressive, dog fighting dogs, any kind of dog, will fight another male dog. You know what I'm saying? If it's not his friend or somebody he's done acquainted with, they gon' come to each other and they gonna figure out some things. And only one of them can be the alpha. And this can be the friendliest dogs of them all. But it's gonna be an alpha dog, male amongst them bunch. You know? And then to establish that, you know, it's only one way to establish the alpha. So it don't matter what kind of dog you got. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be aggressive towards certain dogs. Whether you seen it or not. You know, the thing is you keep your dog from them situations. You know, my dog could be dog aggressive all this damn and all my life. But the thing is, do I let my dog get to another dog? You know what I'm saying? Because dog aggressive is not bad in certain ways. I take that and I say that on a thin line because just because a dog is dog aggressive doesn't make him a bad dog. A human aggressive dog, on the other hand, is different. You know, we talking human aggression. That's a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? We're going against a dog is something of your breed, something of your same existence. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's animals fight in the wild. That's just something nature can't control. You know what I'm saying? But human aggression in a dog is something that we didn't breed when we tried to domesticate these things. We didn't breed the human aggressive. We didn't want the human aggressive stuff. You know, as far as the actual dog himself. You know what I'm saying? We wanted dogs that would become pets. You know, when I'm not talking about just pets, I'm talking about domesticating the dog itself. You know, we wanted pets, you know, and all the other things came later, you know. But here's another picture of the chains that they got, I guess, the collars and chains that they got off the dogs, you know. That's another picture of that. Right there. And they got them laid out, you know what I'm saying? Laid out. And, you know, like I say, man, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. You know what I'm saying? And shit. I know I got all kind of people that watch my videos, you know, and I try to speak from the truth. I try to speak the right stuff and the right things to everybody, because I know everybody watch my videos, from the gangsters to the dog men to the regular people to the business people to the animal activists to the animal people to the police. Probably all watch my videos, you know what I'm saying? So I try to give the accurate and correct stuff when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said in my live, You know, it wasn't no broadcast 10 years ago letting you know about dogs this, dog that, dog this. When have y'all in America, living in America, when have y'all seen this many dog busts in the last 5 to 10 years, 10 to 5? In the last 10 years to now present day, when in all of the time of America have you seen them take that many pit bulls as they took over the last 10 years? You know, and even this year alone, them boys steamrolling ahead. You know what I'm saying? Them dog folk and them animal activists and all that, them boys steamrolling ahead. Them boys knocking down doors like the red dogs. You know what I'm saying? They knocking them doors down. You know, when have you seen it this bad for that breed? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the breed got rabies or something, and they trying to just eliminate it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like they got COVID. The worst case of COVID, the pit bull got it, and they just trying to go find it where he at and get rid of him. You know? So people got to start doing better things for these dogs. Start showing up for the meetings, going to them county meetings, going, like I said before, man, city councils and all that type of stuff. Vote on your policies and your restrictions and all that type of stuff when it comes to your city, you know, and stand up, man, because that's where it all starts at. It starts there, and it get all these laws passed because so many pit bull owners hide with their back turned, hide and stand back behind stuff. You know, you got to stand up. You got to stand up, man. You got to. That's the only way it's going to stop. It's the only way it's going to stop. Other than that, them boys are steamrolling ahead. They're steamrolling ahead. Who next? You know what I'm saying? Who next? That's how it's going. But I ain't going to hold y'all here too long, man. It's your boy PBK9s giving you that dog news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some going to like it. Some ain't. You know, I always tell you. Thank you to the ones that was following me on the live, that are going to follow me on the live. Appreciate my folk that be watching my videos. You know what I'm saying? From the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay vigilant. Y'all stay humble out there. And stay smart when it comes to where you're going to spend your money at. You know what I'm saying? PBK9s and I'm out.